name is Gonçalo Caetano. I'm a project manager at CEDRU and I'm also coordinating the Leading 2030 project. The project main objective is to increase knowledge about the Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals, and also increase awareness about sustainability-related matters like environment and climate change. We will do this by providing knowledge to CVET professionals, educators and business consultants so that they can have a positive impact towards their organizations and on everyday life activities. Our main target groups are CVET professionals, everyone related with education and also business consultants. However, every citizen may benefit from the knowledge outputs that we'll be producing. This project gathers partners from 7 different countries with different backgrounds and experiences to promote a shared approach towards sustainability and sustainable business practices. We will do this by identifying needs and also create resources to help you steer your activities towards a more sustainable organization and overall society. We will be developing several resources which will be available on our web hub, where you may find a digital flipbook, online courses, and also action vignettes.
Hi, I'm Eleonora Chrysanthi from Cyprus, and I am a project manager at CARDET, the Center for the Advancement of Research and Development in Educational Technology in Cyprus. CARDET is one of the organizations working on the Leading 2030 project, and it is specifically responsible to see through the creation and the development of the Leading 2030 multi-resource web hub. It will be a single window where one will be able to access and make use of all of the resources that will be developed by the project. It will contain general information and news of the project, promotional material, as well as the concrete results of the project, the Leading 2030 Practice Principles Framework, the Upskilling Program, the 9 corporate MOOCs or Massive Open Online Courses, and the Leading 2030 Story Maps. All these resources will be categorized depending on the audience they mainly concern: business leaders and business consultants and vet professionals.
Hello all, my name is Isabel Lopez and I work for Clear Blue. Right now, we are working in the Leading 2030 project and we are in charge of the monitoring and internal evaluation. We want to ensure that all the project outcomes are of the best quality, and we are doing so. Also, we will contribute to all the results of the project, giving our national Estonian view that is very valuable. To ensure that all the outcomes of the project are of the best quality, we are bulletproofing everything. We have done 2 phases piloting that we will carry out during all the length of the project. We will start by a workshop in Greece. There we will meet all the partners of the project, but also some external experts from all our countries. We will prove the first content that we have developed. Later on, we will do a stakeholder committee meeting, but in all our countries, and we will check that all the results and all our materials are the best, that are useful and of the best quality and effective.
Hi, I'm Jennifer from Future and Perspective in Ireland, and we're a partner in the Leading 2030 project. Our role is to support partners on measuring the impact of the project, looking at the results that we achieve and assessing their value to both the partners and the staff of the organisations, but also the businesses and the vet professionals that we're working with.
I am Laura Trevisan, Project Manager at Disruptia. We are leading the promotion and dissemination of the project by developing the e-brief, the visual identity, the branding, and this promo clip also. Promotion and dissemination is key for the project, because if we want to reach the stakeholders that Gonzalo was mentioning before, if we want to reach the impact that Jennifer was describing also, we need to use all the resources that we are developing, including the LinkedIn page that we have of the project and the web hub. And actually we are doing it. And if you want to stay with us and to discover more about Leading 2030, stay tuned.
Hi, hello, my name is Andreas Scott. I work for a German company, German organization, the Internationale Bund, and I'm here as an expert to provide expertise from our organization to the project. So the actual title of the project and the topic of the project is to look into sustainable businesses, and that actually goes very much in line with what we had in mind when we developed the content, which is divided in two parts. One part is looking back into best practices. Are there businesses out there which already do sustainable development and sustainable businesses in that sense? And the other part is looking ahead by creating a learning and teaching program, realizing these and promoting the SDGs from the United Nations. And the second part is transferability. So what we had in mind is here to make it possible to transfer the content to other businesses, to other service providers. And for that, we develop certain activities, for example, suggestions and methodologies, how to implement the program, the content development, etc., etc. So in all, we hope to make this project sustainable and transferable.
My name is Nadine Teldes. I come from Portugal. I work for Mindshift Talent Advisory, and in this project we lead the upskilling program for business consultants and vet professionals. So some tips to make your business a little bit more sustainable. I would say that the first one, you can try to promote waste reduction and recycling practices within your company. Then a second one would be, for instance, to conduct a sustainability audit. In this case, you would be identifying already existing practices, but also at the same time identifying needs for change or improvement within your company. And in this process, you can, for instance, involve your employees in order to gather as many ideas as possible. And then perhaps a final tip to make your business more sustainable would be to focus on trying to be a more energy efficient company or have a more energy efficient workplace. In this case, you can identify several relevant practices such as switch to LED lighting. Also try to incorporate monitoring sensors in your company. And for instance, another practice is to set timers for heating systems. In this way, you would be saving money and at the same time becoming more environmental friendly.
So some of the tips that we would recommend for businesses to promote sustainability is to encourage a culture of training and awareness raising in relation to sustainability in your company, and the Leading 2030 resources are brilliant for this. We have resources for vet professionals and company leaders, and we also have a practice principle handbook which looks at 9 key areas and makes recommendations and strategies that you can use in your company. We also, I suppose, recognise the value of hybrid working, and since the pandemic, this is a trend that has become more and more popular within companies, but it also has a very strong sustainability impact, not only in reducing our carbon footprint and commuting times, but has a direct benefit to employees in terms of work-life balance.
My name is Panagiotis Kalyanis and I work for Iraklion Chamber of Commerce. Our role in the project is to stress subjects about business practices and how they must change and become more sustainable. In order to comply with SDGs, businesses must adopt new sustainable business models. they must also move from creating value from a product to creating a shared value. This is a value that it is shared not only with customers, but also with their natural and social environment.
Hello, I am Jesus Boyano, Director of Disruptia, partner of the project. Apart from the fact that the business is a key area for the implementation of the SDGs, there is a number of areas in which companies can play a key role supporting these SDGs. First of all, I would say that identifying what companies are already doing in connection with the SDGs, which is sometimes not evident. We are doing a lot of things, and everyday business activities are supporting these SDGs, so it's in some cases a question of identifying these key elements and activities that we are running every day. But it's even more important to be conscious about this connection, to make it explicit and to define new possibilities for companies to do something better, to do something more, supporting these SDGs. So to plan a strategy and identify key areas in which we can strengthen this connection is very useful for companies. It will push forward this alignment. It will create new opportunities for business, strengthening the commitment with the society and the policies that support these SDGs, which in the end leads to better opportunities for companies to create a business and market that support sustainable development, social inclusion, and a better future for all, which is in the end the final goals of the SDGs. So we encourage companies to reflect about the practices and do their best to contribute to this new world and new changes.